18 members of Congress fly from all over the country to be in Chicago because we want to be, number one, in solidarity with the communities that are under attack by their own federal government, by the Trump administration. Number two, because we want to shine a light on what is happening and lift up the abuses of power that define this Trump administration. Number three, because we want to make it clear that we are not standing for this. They are taking away our powers. It is true. They are arresting our colleagues. They are charging our colleagues simply for trying to do the congressional oversight that we are mandated and responsible to do.
Does that mean like pushing through to try to talk with the press secretary whenever you feel like it? Is that what it is? Trying to go into federal buildings that without prior notice, you're just going to show up and try to bully your way in there? I mean, you might be anybody. I wouldn't know you in real life. Look, there goes the Django there in the gray suit. Now, yeah. They didn't do it, but there was Django there in the gray suit, and yeah, he's very busy there. The Django. Oh, look, now we got Mamdani. Uh-oh, this should be funny. The car horn's already started.
Shortly after I announced I was running for state assembly, a well-meaning Muslim uncle pulled me aside. He smiled softly and looked at me with care.
Mamdani.
In a quiet voice, he told me I did not have to tell people I was Muslim.
Tell me Puerto Rican.
His eyes kind, his beard proud, and his face heavy with the implications of the unsaid. I had not learned the lesson that he had been taught time and again. It is the lesson that safety could only be found in the shadows of our city. It is in those shadows alone where Muslims could embrace their full identities. And that if we were to emerge from those shadows, it is in those shadows that we must leave our faith. These are lessons that so many Muslim New Yorkers have been taught again and again. And over these last few days, these lessons have become the closing messages of Andrew Cuomo, Curtis Sliwa, and Eric Adams. Yesterday, Andrew Cuomo laughed and agreed when a radio host said that I would cheer another 9/11.
Ooh.
Yesterday, Eric Adams said that we can't let our city become Europe.
Whoa.
He compared me to violent extremists. And he lied again and again when he said that our movement seeks to burn churches and destroy communities. The day before that, Curtis Sliwa slandered me from the debate stage when he claimed that I support global jihad.
Whoa.
And every day, Super PAC ads imply that I'm a terrorist or mock the way I eat. Push polls that ask New Yorkers questions like whether they support invented proposals to make halal food mandatory. Or political cartoons that represent my candidacy as an airplane hurtling towards the World Trade Center.
Wow.
But I do not want to use this moment to speak to them any further. I want to use this moment to speak to the Muslims of New York City.
Okay. Well, I just want to say that I am thinking Churchill was right when he said Islam to a man is like rabies to a dog.
they teach in our schools or walk the beat for the NYPD. New Yorkers who all make daily sacrifices for the city they call home, only to see their leaders spit in their face. I want to speak to every child who grows up here, marked as the other, who is randomly selected in a way that never quite feels random, who feels that they carry a stain that can never be cleaned. Growing up in the shadow of 9/11, I have known what it means to live with an undercurrent of suspicion in this city.
Oh heck, everybody was under suspicion then. I had a guy who he was Arab. His name was Mike. He had a store in Brooklyn on 4th Avenue and 50th Street, and he left right after the bombing. He left right after. I mean, he left the counts there and everything because the new people. I went over there to cash a check, thinking that Mike was there. Mike wasn't there. And this other person was there, and they said, they said, yeah. He said, we could cash it. Are you a regular here? And I said, yeah. I said, where's Mike? He said, well, I'm the new owner. And I said, oh, really? You know, it was a nice size grocery store too. So, you know, it's really something, you know. But Mike split. Mike, his wife had a whole mess of kids, and who knows where they went. You know, I just don't know. Let's see what this guy has to say.
First major Muslim candidate in the history of our city. I thought that if I could build a campaign of universality, I could